in. Welcome in, everyone. I know you're probably shocked. I am on time. I've been late all day, and I do apologize. Welcome in. Welcome in to Tea with Lady DJ. Welcome in. Thank you for joining me. As you're coming in, don't forget to get your daily heart needs. Tap the screen, share the live. I'm going to share it while you guys are coming in. Hey, Paula, welcome in. I'm going to share the live. It's just going to take me a half of a second, and I'll be right back. Okay. I think it did it. It did do it. Welcome in. Listen, I got my jazz playing, trying to gather myself, because I've been discombobulated all day. But welcome in. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, welcome in. And my goal is always to try to get to 10,000 likes. But if not, that's okay. Just join me. Come in and come up to the front. Come in and come up to the front. You all, this is the last night, the last part of Growth is Messy. Growth is messy. Welcome in, Liz. Welcome in. So good to have you. And I'm gonna wait for a few more minutes because I have been late all day. So I need to show some grace. I mean, I've been really late. But I feel somewhat better. And Paula, is my music too loud? Is it? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna just let it play as you all are coming in. As you all are coming in. Thank you. Just a little, okay. Is that better? Thank you. Can you still hear it? Right about there? It's because it's where, okay. All right. Thank you. I just wanted to keep something going until everyone starts to come in. And then, as I was saying, this is the last night for Growth is Messy. And then next week I will not be here, but I will be here the 31st of March, which will be the end of this 6 weeks series. And I don't know about you all, but it has done me well to go back over it and get some clarity that I probably didn't get when I taught it the first time. Ooh, years ago, I did. But it's always nice to have a refresher course. It's always nice to have a refresher course. So, as you all are coming in, if you would tap the screen, if you would share the live so that someone else can hear. And Gloria, welcome in, and hopefully benefit from my experience here of what I've learned as not to hoard information that was great for me. Yeah. So gonna get started. You know, this is absolutely, can you all see what AI is putting? AI gives you a summary of what I'm doing. It is wild. It said, DJ is live, playing jazz music and chatting with the viewers. Oh, I don't really know what they're doing. They tell me what I should do and what. I'm just gonna be me, okay? I'm just gonna be myself. So I'm going to. How are you, Jewel? Welcome. The other fifth. How are you? It's so good to have you. Welcome in. I'm going to mute this and let's get started. Okay? Good. We started this morning at 9, and I'm just going to do a brief overview for those that are here for the first time tonight and may not have had a chance to get to my YouTube channel where I upload my lives immediately, not so, maybe so, thereafter. And my YouTube channel is Tea with Lady DJ. But this morning we started with, at 9, why does it hurt so much? And you are in that place that I call the wilderness. It is a process. It's messy. But please keep in mind, you are not broken. Last week, we talked about doubt, about missteps, about the temptation to go back to that which was familiar. But this week, and starting at 9 o'clock this morning, I wanted to talk about something that doesn't get discussion enough. And that is the pain of the low. The pain of the low. The ache of the in-between. And what is the in-between? The in-between is where you were and you're not quite where you're going to be. So it's that middle part. It's
¿Qué?
somehow.
¿No quieren un poco de colágeno? Denme en pal, que le estoy dando la...
All kinds of things pop up when, and you know I can get distracted really quick. But it's hard to explain that middle part, that middle. Hard to justify it and hard to sit in it. It is. And so the question is why does it hurt? Because you are no longer who you were. You have started to put in the work. So you are no longer where you were. And you are not yet fully who you are becoming. You are suspended between two versions of you. You know how I always reference the caterpillar, right? He's no longer that creepy crawly thing. And yet, he is not that beautiful flying. He's not there yet. He's in the cocoon. That's the middle. And it's tight. And he's transforming. And his wings are growing. And it's a wrestle to get out of it. Do I go back to being the creepy crawly? If somebody lets me out, will I be able to fly? And the answer is no, because you have to do the work. So this is not a flaw in the process. This is the process. The word says we are being transformed from one degree of glory to even more glory. That means there is a from and a to. A from, where you were, and where you're going to. And the space in between, that suspended, uncomfortable, painful space, that is where the transformation is actually happening. And you are in the middle of a miracle. And it just doesn't feel like one yet. Doesn't say that it won't, just not yet. Elvira, Vita, I don't know, I can't switch, forgive me. Welcome in, welcome in. So the pain of the middle is not punishment, it's not. It is the proof that something real is happening inside of you. Something real is happening inside of you. So at 1 o'clock, we talked about, why am I so vulnerable right here? Why? And you're saying to yourself, I let things go. I did. I surrendered. I did that. I said I was done. Yes, I did. So why do I feel so exposed? Why? Well, in the wilderness, what I call it, right, it strips you. That's what it does. It removes the things you were hiding behind. Even if that thing was hurting you. And it leaves you standing in the open with nothing to cover yourself. The wilderness. That vulnerability is not weakness. It's not. The vulnerability is honesty for maybe the first time. Honesty. And I talked about at the 1 o'clock what to be aware of. And this is what I've gathered over my time. And that there were three definite things that will come for you in this vulnerable place. 3 things that I saw will definitely come for you in this vulnerable place. And the first one was comparison. Looking at someone else's progress and wondering why yours looks different. But the word says your transformation is your transformation, degree by degree. His plan and purpose for you, not them, for you. That's the first one that will come for you. The second thing that will come for you is isolation. Pulling back because you don't want anyone to see you in this mess. But isolation in the wilderness is dangerous. You were not made to walk this alone. You were not, and this one was the one that because I'm such a very private person, and to share or to be a part of a group, that I am going to be vulnerable. I am going to be honest with me in front of God and everybody. And that's the reason why I say, find a good teaching church. Find a good teaching church where they indeed rightly divide the word of God. There are those churches that do not do it, and they give you ophogisms and things that have been handed down. And I won't say that they've been intentionally not taught to you properly or rightly divided, but what has been handed down to them, and they've handed it down. And it's perpetuated. It has not been handed down correctly. I had the pleasure of sitting under Miles Monroe. I had the pleasure of taking online classes with Darius Daniels. Absolutely wonderful. I have an awesome therapist, and I have a coach extraordinaire, David Burris. Hands down, an absolute wonderful coach. And he is the reason why I am doing this, because he just kind of kicked me out of the nest and challenged me. And here I am, 4 years later, still. I did divorce care and relationships in need of repair for 14 years, and then I decided, not God, that I wasn't going to do this anymore. Oh, when you don't check in with God, it's not a wise thing to do. And so I'm back. Here I am. But walking with being my circle of people, of persons that could influence me in my direction, that is paramount to where I am now and where you too can be. The third thing is impatience, trying to rush through the wilderness instead of letting it do its work. But renewal is not microwave. It's progressive. It's intentional. It is a process. So sometimes we come out of situationships, whatever the relationship was, and we're so anxious to get back outside. I think that's the new term. I'm going to be outside. And you're so anxious to be outside, but you're not ready to be outside. You have some things that you still need to work on within you. And inevitably, your impatience are the reason for the demise of some of the relationships that you're wanting to be in. And you're wanting someone to fill the void and have an understanding of who you are when you don't understand who you are. Impatience. It's a process. I understood that I didn't know. So I took some time for me. So tonight, the wilderness is not wasted. 2 weeks we've been in Growth is Messy. We have been in the wilderness together for 2 weeks. And tonight, I want to close this chapter of our series with something I need you to carry into next week while I'm not here. The wilderness is not wasted. It is not. Not one day, not one tear, not one misstep, not one question that went unanswered. None of it was wasted. It was not. You made a choice, because that's what I asked you on week 1. You made a choice to leave something behind As my dear friend would say, you dropped something off with Jesus. You left it behind. And that choice cost you something. It cost you the familiar. It cost you the comfortable. It dropped you right in the middle of messy. It did. But look at what the word says. We are continually being transformed with unveiled faces, nothing hidden, nothing covered up, and our minds are being progressively renewed, not conformed to the old patterns, not pulled back into the superficial values of who we used to be, but focused now, focused on what is good and acceptable and perfect, His plan and purpose for you. That is what the wilderness is doing. You have to trust the process. You have to trust the process long enough to let it finish. It's a must. Welcome in, Sarah Jane. Welcome in. The middle hurts because transformation is real. It hurts. Vulnerability is not a liability. It's not. Welcome in, Tina. Welcome in. It is the posture that allows growth to happen. Vulnerability is not a liability. Welcome in. Welcome in. It is the posture that allows growth to happen. Comparison, isolation, impatience, they are real, but they are not final. They are real, but they are not final. So you all that have been with me these 6 weeks, you know I close out with OAR. Ownership, accountability, and responsibility. So the ownership is, I own my wilderness. Can you say that? I own my wilderness. I will not waste it. Accountability. I will not let comparison, isolation, or impatience pull me off course. I will not. Responsibility. I am responsible for how I move through this middle season. I am responsible. And just because you are not where you want to be yet, that is the operative word, yet. You're not there yet. Does not mean you will not get there. You are still becoming, and God is not finished with you yet. Not yet. Now, as I said, I will not be here on the 24th, but there is a 6th week, and I am so excited about the 6th week. I'm like a kid. I want to tell you now, but I'm not going to tell you now. I'll tell you on the 31st. On the 31st, I have something special for you on that day. I hope you will mark your calendars for this 6th week of still becoming grace for the journey. I'm excited about that. If I talk anymore, I'm gonna be like a friend of mine that's on here, D Black. Her name is D Black. She couldn't hold water. she's got to tell it, and I almost feel like her right now. But I'll wait till the 31st to share. So if you all have any questions, I did it 30 minutes. Please, you can request to come up to the panel. I'll open the panel up. Or you can put your question in the chat. I always look at the comments, if there are any, after I finish a live, so that I can answer it in a timely fashion. Or if not, I say thank you for joining me. I can't say it enough. Thank you for joining me for 5 weeks. And I can't wait till the 6th week to tell you something special. But anyway, let me see. I gotta read the comments. Let's see. Oh, Gloria, thank you so much. Thank you, Paula. Thank you. Tina, welcome in. Thank you for joining me. And don't forget, if you have no questions, if you missed the first 2 sessions today, it is already on my YouTube channel, which is Tea with Lady DJ. And you all, listen, I'm up to 150 some subscribers on my YouTube channel. So I have more than enough to go live there, and I don't know why I'm dragging my feet. I have no idea why I am dragging my feet. But when you subscribe, turn your notifications on so it says all. So when I put something up, you will be notified. I try to list it on my TikTok that I've gone, that is up and posted. But sometimes I miss out. But if you turn your notifications on, you'll always be notified. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, if there are no questions until the 31st, are there no questions? Paula, I don't know who this person is. I don't know. But I didn't touch anything, okay? So, until the next time. And you all have an amazing evening on purpose. Good night.